Something disturbing just about that visual. Jesus. How's it going, guys? Welcome to another edition of Friday Fright Night. And today's film I'm going to be watching is the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. With that said, let's get into it. So I have seen the 70s version, the one with Donald Sutherland, Jeff Goldblum, Leonard Nimoy, but it was a long, like maybe 12, 13 years ago. So like in terms of the premise, I think isn't it about like aliens disguised as like plants? So we're getting right into something anyway. There's been some kind of incident.
Will you tell these fools I'm not crazy? Make them listen to me before it's too late!
State mental hospital.
I'm not insane!
Let him go.
Listen. Doctor. It started. For me, it started last Thursday.
Okay, flashback.
Something evil had taken possession of the town.
This is real vibes already of Twilight Zone.
Mickey and the baby.
Well, they're fine, but it seems that everybody else in Santa Mira needs a doctor.
Oh?
We've got an office full of patients.
Oh, no.
Jesus.
The boy's panic should have told me it was more than school he was afraid of. And that littered, closed-up vegetable stand should have told me something, too. Becky.
She's
Almost
beautiful.
5 years.
Well, Miles, she's got herself thinking he isn't her uncle.
How do you mean, that they're not really related?
No.
It's not her, it's the uncle that's been affected, or
Is the Uncle Ira?
altered.
Or isn't the Uncle Ira?
Please, would you stop by and have a talk with her?
Well, Sally says that I'm booked up for the afternoon, but why don't you ask her to come in and see me? You were in last week and wanted very much to see me.
It wasn't anything important.
I'm second guessing everyone he's encountering now, like, are they infected, are they altered?
Thankful I didn't. Boy, come on.
Hey, take it easy. Isn't this Jimmy Grimaldi?
Yes, daughter-in-law. He's got the crazy idea she isn't his mother.
She isn't.
It's a great but also terrifying concept of like the person you love no longer being that person.
Nice to see you, Wilma. Becky?
Let's have it. You talk to him. What do you think?
How is he different?
That's just it. There is no difference you can actually see.
Be certain things that only
Seems vague at the moment, to be honest, what she's given him.
I've talked over.
So did they notice if you're acting suspicious and that you're onto them or something?
Sick people who couldn't wait to see me, then suddenly were perfectly all right. A boy who said his mother wasn't his mother. A woman who said her uncle wasn't her uncle.
It's such a charm about the 1950s. I can't put my finger on it, but it just is. Oh, jeez.
Well, what is it? What's going on?
I don't know. A strange neurosis, evidently contagious. An epidemic.
Better hold those drinks. Emergency. Well, at least they called before we ordered dinner.
Would you be able to forget that you're a doctor for a while?
Why?
I don't want you to call the police right away.
Jesus fucking hell. Don't know if I'd want to go in after saying that.
Go on, pull it down.
Couldn't he do it instead? I don't understand. Is it a dead body they found, or what?
Who is he?
I have no idea.
It's pretty sus.
This sounds crazy, but if I should do an autopsy, I think I'd find every organ in perfect condition.
While it was in the middle of morphing. So they really get a... This is a strong indication of something's really weird going on now.
Miles, don't you think we should call the police and have them take that dead body out of here?
I'm afraid it isn't just a dead body.
His replica.
Now, this isn't you yet, but there is a structural likeness. Would you be willing to sit up with your strange friend and see what his next move is? If nothing happens by morning, call me, will you?
That could be the rock he perishes on.
Good night.
No, he's been claimed.
Good night.
Night, Miles.
Did he look back? He has the cut as well.
Go near it. Get out of here, please.
At least they were smart about it. Get the hell out of there.
It's important.
Okay.
The way he was talking
I'll make some coffee and be right
was very kind of dreary.
Call it a premonition, but suddenly I had the feeling that Becky was in danger. I had to get to her as quickly as possible.
Is that Webster? She's not responding though. Oh shit. There's gonna be someone outside the door.
I found another one. In the cellar at Becky's house, coming to life while I stood there watching it.
It's gone?
What you saw was the body of a murdered man. Did you examine it carefully?
Yes. I don't know what's happened to it.
See it.
Danny, you're ignoring the fact that this was not a normal body. And you heard what Teddy said about the hand.
Where's your girlfriend's double?
We left 2 girls at the house?
Epidemic mass hysteria. Men, women, and children suddenly convinced themselves that their relatives weren't their relatives at all.
She's staying at his place now?
Orange juice.
Who is it? It's a gas man.
They're still on edge,
I'm
aren't
a
they?
little jittery. Not getting enough sleep.
Miles, did you make that appointment for me with a psychiatrist?
Yes, 2 o'clock.
I don't need him. I feel like such a fool.
Listen,
She's
could you give
altered.
Becky a call and tell her about it. She was worried.
She's altered.
All right.
She's at my house.
Becky's still at his house.
Yeah.
Wild Jimmy.
Ooh.
But driving home, I had a lot of questions and no answers. How could Jimmy and Wilma seem so normal now?
We're rooting, obviously with the doctor, but we're this kind of group of 4, we're focusing on them. You're kind of starting to root for them now. You know?
Jack! Jack! Any danger until they're completely formed. We learned that last night at your house. Your blank didn't change right away.
Yeah, but destroy him now before they can form.
Must be what he was doing in the cellar last night, placing one of these. I'm sorry.
I felt something was wrong.
Oh, there's a body forming now. Dude, I'd just drive it in.
Miles, I can't
Look,
leave you.
somebody's got to go or we don't get any help.
Please, let's get out of here.
Well, watch out for yourselves.
It's time to destroy him, come on.
I have to have the keys to open the gas tank.
Hmm. Holy shit.
We gotta make it to Sally's house.
Just because you trust her and she was a good friend of yours doesn't mean that she's immune.
I wasn't sure now there was anyone I could trust, but I took a chance and drove to Sally's anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
It's in her playpen. No, wait.
Fucking
Maybe I better
hell.
take it.
Why don't you
Oh,
go in,
shit.
Miles? We've been waiting.
Get out of it, go, 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 go!
All units designated as roadblocks move to your
That
station.
kind of confirms the vast majority are
These 2 persons
acclaimed.
must
So he must get out, but I don't know about Becky. Don't know what the purpose of going to the office was. Like, you're just locked in now. It's the worst thing you could do.
But then Jack should be here with help.
But how would Jack know where you are now?
We may wake up changed.
To something evil and inhuman.
Fight to stay human, do we realize how precious it is to us?
It's kind of like time. You know, we kind of take time for granted and the experiences we have for granted a lot of the time. Something disturbing just about that visual. Gee.
Stay out there.
I've got to stop them.
Oh, wait, we're safe here.
Are you?
The whole town's been taken over by the pods.
Not quite. There's still you and Becky.
Oh
Miles,
shit.
Drifting through space for years took root in a farmer's field. From the seeds came pods.
We're not the last humans left. They'll destroy you. I love Becky. Tomorrow, will I feel the same?
There's no need for love.
Jeez.
I want your children. I don't want a world without love or grief or beauty. I'd rather die.
Oh, Miles. Miles.
Oh, nice. Hey, what's your dog? Hey, Jesus Christ! Oh no, he'll know. Showed emotion. Adrenaline would take you so far, but at some point you're just going to pass out with exhaustion. Plus you haven't slept in a while either.
They're over there.
Oh, shit, if they just gone a little further they wouldn't have seen him. Hell? I thought first it was just like part of the soundtrack.
Miles,
means I've never heard anything so beautiful. It means we're not the only ones left to know what love is.
Wouldn't you be kind of wary to let him out of your sight in a way though, because you think the next time you come back, they could just easily be replaced.
This is station KCAA, the 24-hour platter parade, the station of music and...
So they do enjoy some form of entertainment still.
Becky?
Don't like that silence.
Becky, where are you? You didn't go to sleep.
So tired.
They weren't people. It was more of them.
Oh, fuck.
They were right.
I should never have left you.
Stop acting like a fool, Miles. He's in here! He's in here!
Shit, go, 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 go! It's amazing, like, a minute ago she was his ally. You know, the woman the person he loved. Now she's kind of like, be responsible for his doom, basically. That's in the other aspect that's, like, terrifying, is, like, nobody believing you.
You're in danger! Can't you see? They're after you! They're after all of us!
You don't believe a word of this, do you? Sure, it's fantastic, but it happened. Don't just sit there measuring me for a straitjacket.
Most peculiar things I ever saw.
What things?
Well, I don't know what they are. Never. Great big seed pods.
No.
Seed pods. Where was the truck coming from? Get on your radio and sound.
At least now someone actually believes him, so, you know, there's hope. In terms of, like, he might just be mentally broken. Okay, so just got done watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers, and you know, I think this is an example of a film where, you know, you don't need jump scares, you don't need loud bangs, just the idea of something terrible happening and that it kind of impending doom and it all kind of closing in on you, like that in itself I think is terrifying. You know, the fact that your loved ones are becoming something completely alien, literally, and something so different from what you knew, I think that's terrifying. And then knowing, with like to Becky and with the doctor, like they knew what would become of them if they were to change. Like, so I think it's even worse when you know what's happening and what's going on. Yeah, it was really unnerving. I thought it was a great concept of an idea. And kind of the slow build where we see kind of like seeds and traces of what's happening. People are acting untoward, and the doctor obviously thinking first it's just some kind of, you know, an episode, I guess, or something, you know, and then you see over time, no, there's something happening here. And then the fact that the people, when they do turn, they were just like drones, like even when they were chasing them, just a continuous, you know, running after them, just like it was just relentless. Yeah, it was definitely kind of had that effect of just being unnerving, and just picturing yourself being in such a situation, you know, would just be absolutely terrifying. But as I said, like I have seen the remake from the 70s, but that was a good long time ago, so I might actually at some point watch that as well, because I don't really remember a whole lot from it, just some of the actors that were in it, and I'm pretty sure it's a bit different how they go about that one to the 50s one. But let me know in the comments though, like, Joe, where would Invasion of the Body Snatchers rank among your favorite kind of horror suspense kind of films, you know, or kind of alien, I guess, centric films of that era? Where would it rank? You know, let me know in the comments. Love to get some conversations going. But till next time, guys, slán go fóill.